Greetings and welcome, fellow patriots, to another episode of the semi-grand campaign currently in Hearts of Iron 4. Alright, we have set our path. Fast as it is. Right, engineer company, so we can now build those. Let's research the Daft Shadow. We may need them. Also, now that I have some experience, I could look into this. Now, as for infantry battalions, I think I would really like the bicycle battalions. How much do I need to set that up? A lot. We want an engineer company so that they can dig in. And want an artillery. Alright, so we need 55, I think. Looks good. So we're saving up for 55. Alright, good to know. As for designs, we don't currently have all that many ships that are up to spec, I think. Here we got some basic torpedoes, basic engines. We don't have a cruiser hull number of this variety. The design doesn't have a module. Right. Alright, so now I could build it. Nothing here. This is my cruiser hull. I actually have no idea what I'm doing in that regard. I will research. Alright, so we have the basic cruiser hull. Doesn't really make a difference between heavy and light cruisers. Well, probably gonna have to be a heavy cruiser because we don't really have anything else. Let's just try to set this up as a heavy cruiser then. I could actually build this. Oh, it's a little bit slow. It uses some more fuel. It's mostly good for deep ocean striking. Yeah, may as well. Don't think I have anything more to do with that though. Let's set a couple of these in the queue. Right, we definitely need more steel now. France, do you have any more? Still building up production, although we did finish the infrastructure over here, which may have been a waste because I know that there is some infrastructure building in the factory, but still building up stuff on other places. Alright, we are now in 1973, so let's get the research going, because we need to build up as quickly as possible. Nothing I want to change there. Military high command, maybe. Don't feel like any of this will really do anything. Right, superior firepower. Let's just keep going. Also, I should probably be deployed to the Royal Fleet. Let's not make an infinite amount of them. 8 will probably suffice. I have no idea if that's enough or too much, too little, or too much. Alright, the Civil War splits up. Doesn't look like it's gonna do all that much, but you know, the anarchists have their own ideas on that. It looks like the fascists are about to win. Oh well, the anarchists have their own problems soon enough. Alright, we can do this. Do that. Right, Panther and Britain go for the alliance. That's their right. Alright, we need a ruling party of fascism. Let's finish the North Oostpolder. Basically, it's just a bit of land over here that we add. Right, so now we should get some fascism support. We probably want that demagogue now. imagine how much faster we would be going if we didn't have the crisis years. Oh. So, the German passenger airship Hindenburg was destroyed. Pity. And the United Front in China. How is China going? I mean, there's not yet a war, so a little bit preemptive, but I guess I can see that. So the US will stay out of this for now. Right, modifying government. Let's get the fascist demagogue. And team tools. Not entirely sure what's going on with the fuel supply. We're not making anything more. This will take some time. Let's expand the artillery inrichtingen. Artillery inrichtingen manufactures munitions and a small number of small arms under license for our forces. It should be expanded if we aim to increase our military. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, after closing off the Zuiderzee by building the Afsluitdijk, and thereby creating an artificial IJsselmeer lake. Really? The word lake is already in the word IJsselmeer. That's literally what meer means in Dutch. The IJssel lake. Like, well, no, let's just go on. We must now finish the land reclamation project of the Noordoostpolder. This will give us a better infrastructure and more room for industrial and agricultural expansion. Sort of. I mean, yeah, it did give us more land and all that, but it also dried out the land behind it because it didn't have access to water anymore. You know, some mistakes you have to learn. Right, the Daftrado. So now we can build on that. Let's get the logistics company out there. We may need it. So a few factories. Ooh, he survived this time around. Right. Japan declares on China. Well, that's to be expected. Right, so now we have a slightly interesting choice. You can choose a material designer. Suppose it's cheap enough. Let's just get it. You can continue the Zuiderzee works, which takes a very long time. But it would remove the national spirit the crisis years. let's see this. The next stage of land reclamation is in the Flavo polder, named after the ancient Flavo lake first mentioned in Roman times. This is a tremendous project that will take many years to be fully finished, but even in the short term it will provide us with ample rewards. Indeed. Well, we're running out of steel again. Right. But you did win that. How have you not won yet? Also, where are the car lists? Alright, we have some new stuff. Let's get some duffs in there. Alright, we will need some more support equipment. And we should now also have slightly more construction zones. Alright, let's get some naval dockyards built. Because we will be the shield for the fascists. Still ahead of its time. We need to build up as quickly as we can. Let's get the construction going. Let's see. I don't want a civil war, so let's just open up political discourse. And here we have the Repudiate the Treaty of London decision, which we cannot do currently because we do not control nations below us. Right, we can now edit our infantry division. Let's get that going. Engineer company. Let's save that. And instantly we are out of supply again because we have not enough of everything. Let's expand civil support. Right. Political and martial have always been intertwined in fascism. In parallel with its growing political movement, fascist parties have begun to form paramilitary organizations to protect against both internal and external threats. The internal threats being their political opponents. Although many people find this development worrying, a wave of militaristic furor has led to increased amounts of volunteers joining our armed forces. Political leaders of the movement have pointed out that their opponents have reason to be afraid. Having the army permeated on several levels by so many explicitly political elements, the enemies of the Netherlands and the enemies of the fascism are beginning to look very much alike. Alright, the Zuiderzee work sparks infrastructure advancements. Work on the flavor pool has gotten off to a good start, and though many years remain before the project will be fully finished, we can already reap some fruits of our hard labor. Gaining practical experience with a land reclamation project of this magnitude, engineers have developed new methods of construction of the roads, railways and waterways. If we were to invest in these advancements, we could gain significant improvements in these fields for the foreseeable future. That sounds like an excellent idea, because there's no downsides. But that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.